we're exactly in that category because I have 2 college-age students and children, and I was actually asked to be on this panel because of that. And we're in that exact range where we have no access to Pell.
Yeah.
And my husband and I both went to school late, so we're still paying our own loans. It probably will be till we're 90. But so now we are faced with, we have very small unsubsidized loan for my daughter to go to school, and we're facing having to have plus loans on top of our own educational loans. She's going to have LEAF loans. They're just she's going to come out of school with huge debt, and it's not even the debt that they incur, it's how much they're going to end up paying back. And so I'm glad you're talking about the interest rates and things like that too. But, upping the guidelines would be very, very helpful.
Yeah.
Because we are falling through the cracks.
Sure.
And I'm concerned about my kids coming out saddled with that kind of debt, because that's, what we're dealing with. And it's ironic because we went back to school to give them a better life. And we do have a better income, but now we have an income that's such that we're not eligible for anything. And I was also just wondering about the increase of $100 a year. How is that going to help with the rapid increase in the cost of college? I mean, I know anything helps.
Yeah.
But
Notice if I could do more, I'd do more. I think the cost of that was what, 12 billion?
yes.
Because you're on the population, so it's inexpensive. It sounds like $100. It doesn't sound like much, and it isn't. When you compare, and as I said, Lyndon Johnson gave that speech 42 years ago when he talked about helping the poor, and he couldn't give that speech anymore because it's not the poor. I mean, but there are Pell Grants directly help them, but obviously those middle-income families that have made the efforts, done the things, and you're a classic case of someone out and made those investments and took on those costs to provide that greater opportunity. We've always wanted to make sure that we've created opportunities for people to do whatever they could dream about doing, and I feel very strongly that this has to be a part. It's not only good for you and your family, it's good for our country.
And it's been, we're glad to have had that opportunity. My husband went from McDonald's to being an engineer, and I went from child care to being an educator. But it's just the cost of doing that.
Yeah.
It'll be a long
Where did you
time.
get your education?
We're both UNH students.
Yep.
And my husband also went to NHDI, so
Yep.
the community college system.
It's really important, isn't it?
Exactly.
And where are your children going?
One just graduated from UNH,
Yep.
and the other one is here at the Art Institute
Terrific.
in Manchester.
That's great. Well, again, are they making choices, I hope, based on what they want to do in life, or?
Well, it's, yes, a balance between what they want to do and what
they can
could
afford,
do, yes.
yeah.
But the two years of the community college helped save costs, and then the transfer to the four-year
Four-year
college. And unfortunately, my oldest ended up with in a good situation. My youngest is, trying to balance that, what am I good at versus, what kind of field is going to make a lot of money or enough money.
Yeah.
So, but, they're not all engineers.
No.
So, exactly. And, but both smart, talented kids, as are many of these 170,000. And as an educator, too, it's also very important for me to be able to see that the students get access.
Paula, you had a question?